space, but will it be played? Because Morgana already in the lineup here, and it will not be, as looks like UCal probably going to be hopping.
That it's going on right now.
It's getting pretty low. They actually call over Tucson to come here and tank it. Otherwise, would have had to smite early. Goes in there with the smite. Just wants to get home. I'm glad you mentioned the movement speed around the map because definitely a lot of
bonkers right now. Okay, well,
they do have Tom Kench, but how about the full engage here as Tucson down to gray health. The big stun comes in from Cuz as he turns this fight around. Tom Kench goes down, but 2 kills. Double kill goes to death in the mid lane as Kingzone able to turn that one around.
That was absolutely beautiful usage of Tom's shield. He got maximum value out of it, and then Cuz able to come in there with that stun. That was a really unfortunate turn.
It's pretty insane. And, well, they're going for it here. It's actually Lucian going to be caught out as Keen just disappears. And now Proud in a ton of trouble as well. No need for the Realm Warp as 2 kills come in, kind of gifted. Overton full up against all of the bindings and CC that Afrika does have. Make sure he can get Def to safety the next time he gets hooked. And also Pawn, what do you think about this Righteous Glory build? As here we go again, actually in a ton of trouble. Look at that damage, it's insane from the Varus and the Tom Kench. Pulling off another huge Devour. Will Cuz die anyway? No, he is going to live on the backside, and here comes big boy Urgot looking for a big flank in the backside, and there's Pawn as well, as it is just utter disaster in this game now. Only Keen survives. He wishes he was dead, but he is going to be chased down here by the rest of Kingzone. As we're getting the big-time angle here as well. They're just going to ignore him and go for the Baron. It's utter devastation here for Game 1, LS.
Yeah, and this is going to be the Baron picked up by Kingzone. And with how far ahead they are, the Varus, it's just going to... There's no way that Afrika's team composition can actually resist. They just don't have the items to try to wave clear against these Baron minions. Oh, the taunts!
This is actually hilarious. He tied to the minions, too.
Yeah. They're trying one last desperation attempt.
They're trying to get Deft as desperately as they can. Nice Emperor's Divide is actually going to get him down here as UCal is low, but not finished off. Tucson going to be binded as now Afrika looking to come back, but Cuz says no. Is going to hit him with his lamppost, and here comes Pawn as well. As the devastation continues, Keen cannot carry on this one. Is trying to kite Cuz, does a very nice job of it. In fact, but is too low to really do much, and Cuz says, I'm just going to go back to PvEing and taking down the turrets. Oh. See you later.
And Cuz, meanwhile, going to be able to raise that inhibitor, and just look at the minion waves in top and bottom, respectively. They should be able to get 2 inhibitors here. Cuz running down, and they're even calling in the teleport from Deft. Actually, they should be able to end the game.
You know, it's if they do want to try to force this, might not be a bad idea. Their siege is just insane with Deft, but
Afrika supposedly has in store, because they're probably going to need access to one of them if they want to have a chance in game number 2. This game was very surprised by how bottom lane went, but hold that thought.
Okay, 3-man stun as Pawn is Righteous Glorying towards the enemy team. The level lead and the items are just way too much as Pawn finally finding some success here, getting many kills for that Righteous Glory rise. He is going to go down, though. 1,000 gold goes to Keen. As Kingzone look to end game number 1, looks like they should be able to in a cool 26 minutes. How about a couple of kills on the backside? They might be able to catch Keen, and there he does go down. See you later, as game number 1 in 26 minutes goes the way of Kingzone.
And that was a really quick, indecisive victory. Kingzone just never let up any pressure.
Didn't really work out for the Aatrox in game 1.
And Kingzone locking in Ziggs.
What? Support champion here for Tucson, and Dread looking to attack the bottom lane as the hook does come in. Tucson a lot of trouble, does get the double taunt, but still the flash blade comes in. A nice flash there on the stun. Can he get away? No, he cannot, as first blood this time goes to Dread.
And we were just talking about how Dread has to make stuff happen. Holly went into the magic resistance boots, and that's not going to do anything against Lucian.
Well, Keen's doing an insane amount of damage to Rascal here, but it has to respect the Akali. Going in actually onto Dread. Double teleport is coming in. Dread forced to run away. The big-time Fear Beyond Death is going to snipe him from downtown. Rascal able to pick up the kill, but Yukal looking for one more snipe. He goes in with the flash, and Cuz is going to go down to that red buff. Sleepy Trouble Bubble just a little bit wide there, but we will trade one.
Lucian to try to do anything against that, but hold that thought.
Okay, big-time gank coming in. The flash taunt is going to get onto Yukal, who does flash away, but the ignite ticks down, and Tucson will pick up a cool kill in the mid lane, gives Pawn another assist.
Really clean,
right? Is going to play Morgana if you don't ban it, so. Anyway, we got a gank here on Akeen as he gets exhausted and pummeled there by Jax, and down he will go. Cuz gonna pick up that kill. It's like with the red smite, he just burns.
Top tier 1 turret as well.
Uh-oh, Pawn in a bit of trouble here. Is in the shroud. They see him with the scanner. And, well, he's going to try to hop away from this one, but Proud is also on the backside. Pawn trying to fight back here up against Dread, but then he goes and picks up that kill. And now Yukal actually eating way too much turret damage is going to go down. And Deft joining on up here. Dread in a little bit of trouble. We'll see if they actually do chase here. Doesn't look like it as he does gain enough distance, but 1-for-1 is the trade in the bottom side.
And result going to be the follow-up push, but hold that thought as the teleport's being channeled.
Oh, you missed his play, but Dread has a lot of shielding here, trying to get that poke damage. In goes the flash. He misses another hook as Spirit wants to get that ult in, but he gets taunted down as the Black Shield not available. Not able to land anything. Dread also gonna miss, but he flashes in. The dodge circle saves him, and Tucson is a god. He saves his AD carry, and Kingzone super happy. And here we go, fight freaking out. Spirit in a lot of trouble. It's gonna be binded down, but here comes Rascal into the back line, and the big Ziggs bomb is going to be stopwatched, but he is in so much trouble. Down he will go. Spirit is going to be chased down, as well as Proud is going to be taunted up. Easy follow-up kill. Double kill goes to Rascal as Kingzone make it look easy on a couple of kills.
And speaking about making things easy, Ziggs takes turrets pretty easy. Might even be able to get the mid-tier 2 here. Never mind, Zoe looks like he's going to be able to defend, and now we're having another trade down in bottom.
Yeah, questionable engage here from Dread, trying to get the jump on Pawn, but you're going up against a Shen and an Akali that has red buff and is 2 levels above you. Pawn's like, thank you very much, I'll take the kill, and, well.
What do you mean? Of course you're going to play Urgot and solo queue. You trying to win?
Well, if you can get solo kills against an AD carry, that would be a nice little bonus.
Just don't play it like this.
Now, this is questionable from Rascal, I have to say. This is not what you want to do when you're playing Urgot. You do not want to suicide 1v4 as
That's not enemy team Urgot. That's your Urgot.
Your Urgot? Yeah. Well, we'll just try to erase that from our memory as well. We're trying to get onto Deft in the back line as Dodge Circle not going to come in time as Dread is super low, and all of a sudden the big damage comes in. Bounties go the way of Afrika, and have they just bought themselves a ticket into the game for the Baron as Trouble Bubble is there onto Akali. He's almost definitely dead, although he does pick up his Shroud. Cuz trying to get in there. They're trying to go 2v5. Can they actually make it happen? The Baron super low. Here comes Shen, but no, he is going to be burst down, and tail between his legs. Pawn is going to go home. They have to give away the Baron alongside a kill, as Afrika have definitely made their way back in the game.
The whole game just turned around in the last 3 minutes.
Here we go.
Don't let the Baron buff fool you. Kingzone is still stronger.
We got Shen in the back line too. Here comes the submarine as now Keen in a ton of trouble. Down he will go. Proud is ignited and will go down on the backside. Pawn, no more Shroud, but the rest of his team comes in as the big bomb will go off from the Ziggs. Trying to just clean up the rest of the kills here as Yukal also in a ton of trouble. Nowhere to hide, nowhere to run, as only Dread will survive with a sliver of health.
They just did that out of 10.
Okay. Well, how about this? They're trying to kill Deft on the backside, who has a ton of farm, and down he will go. Shen, not even able to join the fight, but he goes to Jax. Big Fear Beyond Death on the 2 people, as Dread now might be meeting his maker. Pawn trying to get on top of Yukal, but they got to kill Dread first. He is going to go down to the Urgot. Here comes Pawn. Thinking about trying to get onto Spirit, but he is going to be binded down as the rest is trying to control the mid lane now. Here we go. He's actually going big time onto Rascal, who's going to be jumped upon here, trying to put down that Fear Beyond Death, but there's the Guardian Angel. Cuz getting a little bit low. Huge damage from the Ziggs as there goes the flash taunt, and down will go Dread. As now trying to jump to the back line. Keen extremely low, but they can't take him out. And now Pratt on the front line, and Pawn makes it into the back here. Gonna take out one. Spirit, as that Zonya's available, they keep Deft alive against Yukal.
Oh my.
He's trying so hard to carry this one, but he cannot. As Pawn is gonna say no.
That's gonna probably be all she wrote in a second here. Although it looks like Kingzone, yeah, they have intentions to end this game, and Yukal's not gonna be able to get back.
Yep, there you go, observers. We got the Nexus. It is going to go down, and Pawn got the kill. Just one for the record books there. Picks up another one. As GG will go the way of Kingzone. 2 quick wins tonight. Make it look really easy, as they seemed on a whole other level here up against Afrika Shenanigans. And didn't seem...
Sandbox Gaming team composition. I don't like what Sandbox actually did. They went all extremely short range. A lot of their champions, they do. This means that Bono is so far ahead. He has rubber banded Gromp up. Oh, well, actually, having to.
Oh, no, Bono! What do you do from here? He's trying to fight. Here comes Akali. The flash on in. He barely is going to go down. That was closer than it had to be. But at least the first blood did go the way of Dump. Getting so much of the gold that was on the map, plus objectives here. Mountain Drake into another Mountain Drake will be the third Drake of the second Mountain Drake. Also goes to the side of Sandbox, so they're going to have a lot of map control with this early lead that they've already picked up, and having Double Mountain is just so threatening when you can't have...
Double Mountain is
he used his cleanse as well. He's going to flash away. Will he go down? Looks like no key. Now in a ton of trouble. They're looking to flash onto him. Don't even need to use it. They just get the kill. Ghost gonna pick that one up. It looks so good for Joker, but he was the masturbator in the
Baron
end.
just goes down.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. You got Lucid in there as well.
Summit.
Okay, here comes Lava into the pit. They want to turn on Tabano. He doesn't have his splash. Tall, big time ultimate onto all 5 members, but no engage will happen. They just want to stop the Baron, and Sandbox say, come at me, bro. We're going to go for it no matter what. Field comes down. They want to zone him out. The smite is early, but it doesn't matter. It goes their way. As Lava going to get extremely low. Big time damage. Okay, there you go. Lava going to go down. Tall, not tanky enough. And Songyun trying to get in the back line, but the rest of his team just disappears. He even flashes in for that one, but does not go his way. Picks up a double kill, but his entire team died, and Sandbox also got the Baron.
Yeah, and this is the perfect timing. What was looking like almost a period of stability for Hanwha just completely flipped on its head. And I don't think that the game's going to be recoverable from this point.
You know, you were talking about gold leads and how it's expected anymore.
Go ahead, roll in Infernal. No?
Not quite, no.
Not quite.
You don't have that.
Such an unfortunate scenario.
Well, they're trying to engage on the left side here. Summit is in a ton of trouble. Is going to go down, but immediately Thresh somehow in transition just disappears. And, well, now Bono's caught out. Looks like they went a little bit too far out of their base. Sandbox immediately pulls the leash back and say, no, we're going to pick up Ration. Here comes TP.
Oh, there's so many bounties on this.
He doesn't have his ultimate. He's just doing a little bit of damage, and now with no pool, he's going to disappear as Desperation strikes again. And unfortunately, that means 2 more deaths here for Hanwha Life as Sandbox looks spectacular tonight. Going to pick up another kill in the enemy base, and now they're going to look to end the game.
Yeah, they're certainly just going to be able to finish this here. Tal giving us his best Leroy Jenkins impression right there on the Vladimir engage.
Lava trying his best. He flashed to try to kill the minions, and, well, he did that, but still went down, as did Songyun. And he's actually doing a good job trading on the backside, but it does not matter. He goes down, Nexus goes down, and game 1 goes down to the side of Sandbox Gaming. Absolute domination here in game 1.
They completely blew that game wide open. They recognized that they did a little bit, but there's so much damage threat. But instead, I like this.
Darius is entering the rift for Summit.
You know what? Actually, I kind of do like it. He's very thin.
Take a look at this. Axe is in. They're going to be apprehended, but Summit's in a really awkward spot here. Has to flash. But here comes Temps. They want to burst him down, but the rest is Sandbox trying to come in. Here's Key, by the way, from the bottom side. First blood goes to Ola on the side of Hanwha Light.
That was really interesting. And like I mentioned in one of the previous games, but laning phase is still reasonably healthy.
Trying to go for the steal there was Songyun. Actually, Arcane shifts forward, and at least he will survive. As okay, here's On Fleek. No flash on attempt. Taunt is going to go wide, and Dove didn't have his flash. So it doesn't matter. They do take him down in the end anyway as On Fleek. He's on. Perhaps because the game has been so slow. Looking for Tempt now as well. You're going to be kicked out of the circle. He wants the kill big time now. He's going to flash away, but still goes down. Dove is going to be slept for the entire time.
Songyun on the Ezreal is going to be one of the main hopes this game. Ezreal's going to have a lot of work cut out for him.
Stolen.
With Zoe especially being a little bit.
Cast a curse again. Sandbox just going to try to two-man it here.
I love it. The Scuttle Crab is giving them false security.
Yeah.
And so they have no idea that this is happening. Now they're going to get an idea.
Yeah, now it's low enough they can just rotate on over. Should be free.
That is way too late. Doesn't even matter. And now with the Baron, it is so difficult. If you are a primary...
Once again.
Just look at the level difference between champions. Lee Sin, 3-level lead, 2-level gap in mid lane, 1 level in AD carry. Although I guess Key has a level lead over Joker, but...
Faster. Summit is looking for a guy who is 4 levels below him. It doesn't matter if he can run away because he's just going to get stomped by Summit.
Into the enemy team composition because they're supposed to whittle you down. They're supposed to poke you, and that doesn't matter when you have 2 Ocean Drakes and a Baron buff.
Well, they did get the sleep on a Joker, so he's going to die. You see Mujin trying to get the steal there with the redemption. But here we go. Big fight trying to force the 5v3. But the stopwatch comes in for Summit, and they're going to turn it around. The dunk is denied by the Devour. Nice little timing there by the Tom Kent. Keeping him alive, and now Dove getting kited once again. Nice paddle star on the backside, and now Sandbox decide we have to go.
Double Mountain Drake, and at this stage of the game, you can easily just have Lucian and Lee Sin light up the Baron.
Yeah.
Just like what we saw before, skill points and base HP.
Here comes Summit going straight at them and trying to go for the flank. Here's Rakan into the back line, gets 2 of them, but insta-cleanse for both of them, gets them to safety. As now Urgot is going to be devoured, going in for the kill. He's going to get it onto Mujin. And now we're playing on opposite sides of the rift as Ghost is on the chase. Big damage from him. And the Zoe, but there's the taunt. Comes out a Dove as he is able to capitalize on that kill. Summit actually has a skew. Totally dodged, but you can't dodge that ultimate as everybody is going to be going down here. Songyun, the only one left alive, but not anymore. Goes down, clean ace as Sandbox Gaming looking to end the game.
Yeah, and they're just choosing so decisive. They cast the teleport on that top minion wave, and they're going to definitely be able to end the game. 2 Mountain Drakes, all the other team members barreling down mid. This is definitely going to be the end.
Yeah. That's going to do it. I thought this was going to be a bit closer of a series. I mean, Hanwha Life, they nearly took a game off of Griffin, but this says a lot about Sandbox that they're able to show up today, defeat 2 different rosters in relatively easy fashion, too. They made it look really, really easy on the Rift tonight. The 2-0 victory, well-deserved, going to Sandbox, who are now 4-0 in series here in the LCK. Another big team from Challenger to look out for.
Yeah, and it's really just hyping up when they collide with the current kings of LCK. We'll see what ends up happening in that match. And it's very interesting that both games tonight sort of panned out the same way. Very explosive team fight,